Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Eva and I'm doing lifestyle and motherhood videos. Today is actually a Mother's Day in Canada, so what's better than a controversial Q&A or like controversial parenting tag? I think that's the correct way. So I have some questions over here on my phone which I found it on internet. So I am just going to read them out loud to you and give you my answer. I just have to say a little bit disclaimer over here that this is not to start debate, because we are all different guys. We all have different needs, different experience, you know, different knowledge about stuff, and all of that combined makes us, you know, completely unique people, and what's right for me is not right for you and vice versa. So this being all said, let's jump to the first controversial question. First of the question or the choice, it's a really very controversial. So it's a pro-life or pro-choice, and I am personally very strong by pro-choice because I believe that having a children should be, you know, women's or a couple's decision. They should be ready for it, they should want it, and if they feel like the moment for a child or whatever the reason is, they should have, you know, do what's right for them. And it's not my place at all to judge them, because I am not in their shoes, and you know, I have all the finances and all, and someone might not. I could go on and on and on, but yeah, I am definitely strongly pro-choice. Number 2, baby wearing. Yes, I did baby wear in a sling. Mostly my second daughter, not my first, because I was very scared with my first to like have her anywhere, you know, like to like put everything on, because you need a little bit of experience with the slings. Baby carrier I have never used. I am very against the ones with the baby facing forward, because it's not good for the hips, guys, and the effects from wearing them this way will or may show later in their life, not right away. It's not recommended, but I know many people who are wearing children this way, but no, not for me. But I did put my children in the slings. The next one is circumcision. So my answer is no. I know that in North America most of the boys are chopped, but I am from Poland, we don't do it, so this is kind of a new concept for me, and I don't think this is necessary. I know that people are saying that, you know, it's cleaner or it's easier to wash, whatever, but it's not like, you know, Polish men have like infection down there or anything like that. So personally, this is unnecessary for me. I wouldn't do it, and if I ever have a boy, I am not going to do it. Adoption. Yes, I would even personally adopt, but I know that my husband doesn't want to, and you know what, it's amazing thing if someone decides to adopt and give a child a better chance to have a normal childhood and even, you know, better future, because being in a children's homes, I don't think so they have the same chances in adult life as children who are growing with parents, obviously. So yeah, it's definitely amazing thing. I also think that homosexual couples should adopt children, and there are actually statistics that those couples are adopting children with special needs more often than people heterosexual. So that's a great thing. Like I said, I would love to adopt, but I know that this is something what my husband wouldn't do. But you know, you never know. Foster children is also a very good thing, but unfortunately it's not for me. But really big plus for those who do. Baby piercing, no. I have 2 daughters and none of them is pierced. I think I will do it when they ask me, when they are in like 10 years, 8 years, I don't know. Something around that. If they are willing to have it, then sure, why? Breast milk or formula, it doesn't matter. So okay, like with my first child, I really wanted to breastfeed, but there was a lot of problems with latching, and then, you know, I tried and it ended up with a huge weight loss. I didn't want to supplement with formula, but if I could go back in time, I would just give up on the breastfeed and just give my child formula right away. The second one was exclusively breastfeed for 15 months, so I have a little bit of experience of bone, and I will tell you it doesn't matter. However, I don't know if this is related or not, but my older daughter, the one who was 50% formula, 50% breast milk, it's sick much more often than the one breastfed. But I don't know, there was that study saying that those have more better immunity system and all, but at the end of the day it doesn't really matter. For me, if I had a third, I think I would try to breastfeed again, but if it wouldn't work, I would have no I wouldn't care, you know. This third time around I'm older, and in few years, you know what, it doesn't matter. It really won't matter to you. The next one is CIO method or orders, and CIO stands for try it out. No, that's a big no for me. You know, my younger daughter was waking up every 40 minutes at night for about a year, and that was so hard on my body and on my mental health. But I wouldn't be able to put myself through cry it out method, because you know what, the kids can be really determined, and I also read that they stop crying because they are losing hope that someone will come to them. But at the same time, I do understand why people are doing that, especially in the US, when women had to go back to work 6 weeks postpartum. So I totally get it, right? You need sleep because you have to work and you have still a newborn child to take care of. So I totally get it, but for me, no, thank you. Next one, spanking. Do I really have to go there? No. Under any circumstances, I would never spank my children because it's a bad parenting. Seriously, if you have to use your strength to show your children who's the boss, you know what, maybe you should look in the mirror and figure it out a better way. And clearly your parenting style, it's not the best. Co-sleeping. No, I have never co-sleep with my children, but I am not against it at all. Like, if you feel comfortable with that, you can do it safely and all of that. I just like my whole bed, because sometimes my older daughter, she's 3 years old, she will come at night to us and she sleeps with us to the morning, and it's always so uncomfortable because she's kicking, she takes the whole bed, I'm always on the edge, like very edge. So no, co-sleeping is not for me at all, but I am absolutely not against it at all. School, private school. So my daughters will go to public school, both of them. I am not planning to homeschooling because it's a full-time job and I just don't want to do it, you know. So I would rather other people teach my children. But again, you know, you do you, I will do me, and if this is something you like to do, then go ahead. I just don't have the patience, to be honest, you know, because, you know, you need to be so organized, and no, that's not for me. I think my children would be so uneducated if I had to do it. Vaccinations, yes, big time. Many diseases disappear or are under control thanks to the vaccination. Someone anti-vax are saying, oh, my kids were never sick. That's because every other children around are vaccinated, and I totally think that daycares and schools and places like that should require the record of vaccination. And if you don't like it, medicating children, well, obviously if they are really sick and they need antibiotic, sure, but at the same time, if they have 37 degrees, which is like 99 Fahrenheit fever, I wouldn't give them any Tylenol or anything yet. So, you know, just a healthy balance over here, I would say. Cloth disposable diapers. So I was using disposable diapers because I do not see myself washing those diapers, or, you know, even that, you know, just taking, I don't know, that's just not for me. It sounds like a lot of extra work. However, I know that for the planet and the environment, you know, disposable diapers are not good at all. But again, that's something not for me. Store-bought baby food or homemade. So I believe here it's about little babies, like, you know, those first babies who just start the journey with food. I was always buying the one from the store versus making my own, and actually with the first one only, because with the second one I went to the what's that called, baby led weaning, I think that's how it's called. So she was eating finger foods almost right away, and that was whatever there was for dinner, like rice, potatoes, all the vegetables. It was in like a small pieces, so it was homemade. But I think if I would do the regular weaning from the purees, I would definitely buy them, because making them all takes so much time and unnecessary mess. And I know that those little jars for the children are a good quality food, so I would definitely go the easier way. So this is it for today. If you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I hope I will see you with my next video. Like you have noticed, I was a little bit absent recently because I am just getting used to be working mom versus stay-at-home mom, so I have definitely so much less time. But you know, whatever, promise you that I will be better, or at least I will try to be better. But for today, this is it, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys.